What is up, guys? Here again with another video. We're gonna do back at it again with another video. We're doing a reaction to the Avengers Doomsday trailer that just dropped today.
Yeah, so, I actually haven't even seen it yet. That's my fun fact for today.
Yeah, it's a real reaction. We're gonna tap in. I think it's only about 2 minutes long, so it won't be very long. But we're just gonna go through it quick, and we'll tell you our thoughts. Let's get started.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it.
Something's coming.
The OG.
Right.
Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced
holy
with
aura,
an
bro.
unthinkable decision.
I'm trying to analyze this.
That's crazy because that's Robert Downey Jr. talking.
That is crazy. Oh, yeah.
I don't even recognize his voice. Like, you can barely
no,
even recognize his voice.
Warriors in my time.
Alright, that jacket's not it.
No far stronger than all of
Oh,
us
everybody's
put
on.
Oh, holy. Nah. Hold on.
Wait.
Twin, we're cooked. These are our Avengers, dog. I know you seen that group, bro. We're cooked. I ain't gonna lie. We're cooked,
I
twin.
just imagine, bro, Doom probably finna snatch up Thor in the ice and everybody else was just observing. Okay, that's a little bit better. Y'all really already about to slime each other again? Okay.
Yeah, dude, they have so much to, like, introduce in this film.
They really do. And also, wait up. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, everybody's here.
It's kind of tough, though. Shang-Chi's coming back from
Gambit's
2021.
Everything that they sacrificed.
Oh, wow.
I
Loki's
almost
here?
forgot about, bro,
With the
okay,
TVA?
let me ask this. Who's not in this movie?
That's what I'm
a
saying.
shorter list.
Put aside your petty
How long is this
squabbles.
movie going to be, bro?
Mystique, bro.
Oh, that's tough.
so tough,
That's
actually.
tough.
Presume nothing
Didn't realize I
except
needed
this.
Yelena fighting Yelena.
If
Wait.
you return,
Is that Magneto?
I believe it was,
your
dude.
return has brothers and sisters.
Alright. Captain Frog. Alright, Namor's coming back. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I like his new suit, too. Nah. Blocking with 2 fingers is diabolical. Nah.
Okay, all right. I'm understanding what's happening now. This is wait, huh?
Hey, pal.
Oh.
It's not possible.
Oh no.
Wait, Thor has
this movie
both?
finna
He
be
has both?
rough. Yeah, I don't know how that's happening, but this movie finna be.
Oh, shit.
Wait, where did he
That's
come
Steve.
from?
Steve's young
I
again.
have so many questions.
We're so back.
I have so many questions. So all right, I'm about to do some analysis. So first of all,
Okay.
because
What
I
do we
got over how Thor immediately says.
Yeah. We can go through. We'll scene by scene. We'll go through scene by scene real quick. We'll rewind it and go through. Dude, December
I can't wait for
18th.
that, though.
You know, also it's coming out on December 18th.
No,
Dune Part 3, same day. Not joking.
that's.
They're
I don't know.
really.
I don't know which one of them is taking the bigger risk.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
honestly.
I think it's probably. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's Dune.
That's what I would have
But
said, but then
they're-
the last 5 years happened.
Yeah, but nah, I'm not gonna lie. It's still, everyone's. Yeah, I think Doomsday is getting it over Dune. Anyway.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. All right. So we got the plaque, man.
Yeah, the plaque, the School for Gifted
Yeah.
Youngsters absolutely cooked that. I guess that dream died.
It's on the
a long
ground.
time
Yeah,
ago.
that's what I'm saying. So this is this a different reality, like similar to with the Fantastic Four?
That's
Because
what
they
I'm-
haven't been in the MCU since this. So I'm assuming Doom being a crisis is like a multiversal
Yeah,
crisis.
that's what I'm
to where
assuming,
you
yeah.
have to pull from the Avengers, from Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
and then also the mutants are also going to come out to have to help. I'm assuming that's what this is. It looks
Yeah,
like he's in
that's what it looks like.
space.
Almost, yeah. I actually think that
He's
it's
looking at
like
Earth.
he's
Is
on
this a
his
vision?
Earth. What I'm thinking is this is like incursions happening.
Okay.
So he's on like his Earth, and then someone else's Earth, whether that's the Fours or the Avengers we've been following, their Earth is kind of coming into view, and now we're getting to that point of one of our Earths is gonna go boom. Except I'm guessing all these guys team up because they I don't know, somehow Doom is behind this, and they're like, oh, what if we just beat you instead?
Got you. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But that may not be so easy.
Something we may not
Bright
be
as hell.
able to deter. Before
The
this
fact that
day
that's RDJ is
done,
crazy.
No, that's
we shall
nutty.
be
I ain't gonna lie.
faced with an unthinkable decision.
I can't even hear it. Like,
Yeah,
he has such a good accent. What do you think about the new Avengers Tower?
I think it's tough, honestly.
That shit's ass.
What
That's
is
just
wrong
me,
with
though.
it?
That's just me, though.
Literally, how does
The logo. Look at the logo. What is this goofy eye logo in the middle of a
I'm pretty
serious
sure they're
city?
mixing a few logos.
No, I'm just saying. Why is it just bright red in the midst of a bunch of buildings? Like, It generally looks like
what it used to look like, but that's Avengers Tower, bro. That's how they get down.
No, it said remember it said Avengers across the top, and it was like made of glass before. Remember, in 2012.
I thought it was.
And they kept on knocking the letters off.
A.
Oh no, it said Stark. Sorry, I'm bugging. It said Stark,
bro.
and then it just had the A at the end. Sorry, yeah.
Exactly.
But it was glass. Though.
Like,
it wasn't red and white.
Yeah, I think it was just red or something like that. But
it was. I think it was generally just like
new
glass.
times.
I could be wrong, but yeah, I think. It looks
Wait, I just realized it looks like that because they combined the A with the 4. That's why that A looks like that.
That just pissed me off.
I've fought with many
But this line is what immediately got to me. Because he says, "I've fought with many warriors in our time. They were far stronger than all of us put together."
Yeah.
And I gotta ask, like obviously he's talking about the OG Avengers, but yeah, I'm like, what is he saying? Like Captain Marvel could probably solve this room, maybe, but otherwise, I'm like, I don't know. Well, no, Captain Marvel's not dead. She's
that's what I'm saying.
There.
Yeah. Who else?
And then because I'm like, what do you mean that all of us put together? Because Thor,
unless he's talking about maybe like people from Asgard, maybe he could be talking about them.
Who is stronger than that in Asgard?
Odin.
Bro? He didn't fight alongside Odin. Odin's not even like a warrior.
Odin was.
He was, but not during Thor's time.
That's true. Who did he fight alongside? That was like.
But yeah, I was gonna say because I don't know how Thor can really say that, considering he's always been one of the biggest guns the Avengers had.
Yeah.
Like he's actually arguably stronger than a lot of Avengers put together. So
yeah.
What's he talking about?
Is the Hulk there?
No.
Why?
Where the hell is he? God damn it.
He's too busy being in Spider-Man. Maybe he'll die in Spider-Man. I don't know. That'd be crazy.
Man.
Interesting.
I just hope that he starts
this being
real,
our new
man.
Avengers is tough, though, man. What are we looking at?
So the
right
Fantastic Four ain't too bad. Ant-Man was an Avenger, so that's not crazy. I'm sorry. This is my hot take. This Cap is an upgrade. He's just got a higher performance output than Steve did, unless Steve has Mjolnir specifically.
So we got the Thunderbolts, we got the Fantastic Four, and what's left of the OG.
Which, like, honestly, hear me out, right? Because the OG team, it definitely has some heavy
Ant-Man,
hitters.
save us!
I mean, to be fair, Ant-Man actually, I'd trust Ant-Man with saving me.
Against Doom?
Not against Doom specifically. I mean, like, the Chitauri invading. I'm confident in Ant-Man.
Yeah, okay, we got the Wakandans as well, and we have Namor and his people,
which is actually a pretty big deal. But I was just gonna say, like,
that's
this team,
good force
I'd
multiplier.
argue this is a kind of better rounded team than the OG Avengers because you had big deals like Tony.
Is Sentry there? Is Sentry there?
No.
Oh, we're cooked.
There is no Sentry gang. Maybe that's him sitting in the background, but
why would Sentry not be a part of this?
Because he's still bipolar, and like his whole thing is
he's strong though, and we need strength here. We don't need like
counterpoint. He goes to fight Doom, and then everything turns black.
That's probably a net positive against what Doom would do.
I don't know.
Honestly,
but
that might be better.
I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely do believe that's probably, now that I think about it, that's probably gonna play out like that. Like he's probably gonna get put in the ISO.
He's gonna be in this
Doom
film for sure.
Point.
He's gonna be in this film. I want to see that fight.
But at the same time, I could easily see them actually not doing that, and maybe him being saved for like some kind of universe reset thing.
I'm scared.
But I would like to see him take the ISO with Doom because Doom actually looks absurdly powerful here.
Yeah.
Like he clears Thanos, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And Thor even says it himself, like, the stuff we faced up till now scared me less than
no, I'm not gonna lie. That same Stonebreaker went straight into Thanos' chest with all the stones, by the way.
Yeah, like
he just stopped it with 2 fingers.
Thanos could pretty handily beat Thor down, yes, but he still actually has to be cautious of Thor's attacks and whatnot, where Doom doesn't even seem like that's the case. With that being said, I do like the original Avengers' chances against Thanos better than I like these guys' chances against Doom.
Yeah.
And honestly, maybe even the OG's chances against Doom.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if Tony just somehow figured out a way to level the playing field with Doom.
Doom, bro. This version of Doom looks crazy, bro.
He absolutely looks insane.
And they died.
I do like Thor being the OG here. I actually do look forward to see like Namor and Shuri both being on Avengers. I don't look forward to seeing them already back at each other's throats. Granted, it was kind of weird how quickly they were sort of buddy-buddy before. Yeah. It's interesting, the dynamic between those two.
Cyclops.
Yeah, I'm just happy to see him. I'm very happy to see these two. I didn't think they'd be here. I genuinely I thought the MCU forgot about Shang-Chi, so I'm glad to see he's back. Loki's unexpected.
Yeah, I was going to say, Loki in the TVA is going to be
I'm not going to lie, her new suit is clean.
Yeah, it is.
Put aside your petty squabbles.
I'll say it. This is tough.
This is tough.
Even though Mystique's not doing anything to do it, but sure. Magneto could though. You know what I'm saying?
Matt could, you know.
Well, if he's not too old,
yeah. On the superior cap. Cyclops being tough, her being tough, Namor flying.
Yeah.
Thor also being tough.
This
being
here, bro. Nah.
This is genuinely
Because that's
insane.
the exact same Stormbreaker that went through
actually-
all 6 Infinity Stones.
Like, bro. Same Stormbreaker that
He just blocked it with 2 fingers.
Yeah, nah. Cause like,
Chat, are we cooked?
I'm like, yeah. Cause how? First of all, right?
He did not learn either. He did not go for the head, but
no, he still didn't.
he did. It wouldn't matter though. He eats those.
'cause, like, how
He's
do
moving
they-
like Thrag right now. I can't lie.
How do they actually deal with Doom? Because as far as we know, other than literally just Sentry, him specifically,
Yeah.
Thor is by far the strongest
Yes,
guy we've got
absolutely.
right now.
That's the strongest Avenger.
Like,
He ate that, bro.
I don't
with 2
think
fingers.
they're gonna
Do you
get
think
into
this is maybe
Doom's-
like a vision or something? Like it's not. You know what I mean? Like.
What I think is because Thor like comes in seemingly with so much more knowledge than everyone else. I think it's almost like what happened in Infinity War.
They fight first and then.
Yeah, exactly. Thor runs into Doom
He
first
escapes with his
somehow.
life. Yeah.
Exactly. He gets clapped, somehow makes it back, and he says like, "All right, this is terrifying. We need a team." The team show up, and he's like,
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh.
And then he says those lines from the beginning, how all his his great people die. Now, one more thing.
He is referring to the Avengers. Clearly, he's referring to the Avengers versus
Oh, yeah.
Thanos.
But like
with
he
the
was
threats
the
that
one
scared
of,
him
he
less,
was stronger than most of the Avengers still.
Yeah.
I'd say really the only people he
I
could
think
say.
he's just trying to honor them. I'm assuming. Yeah, but
True. Yeah, he could mean stronger in other ways because speaking of other types of strength, it's very cool. I don't know how the hell Mjolnir's back, but it's always good to see it. We don't hate Mjolnir in this household. After Love and Thunder, there's a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
What is strange is the young Steve. I don't hate it, but I'm gonna be honest. If Thor with Stormbreaker got this treatment, what the hell is Steve gonna do?
I don't know.
What is he gonna do?
He's got Mjolnir. It
And
helps a
also,
little bit, I guess.
He probably is still better with it, but like we already got a guy carrying the shield, so like we can't have 2 of those. Like,
I think
and
the
Mjolnir,
Avengers lose this fight real bad.
I mean,
I think this is gonna be a film like
yeah.
Infinity War where they lose.
See, what I think is they're probably gonna lose. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like Infinity War where they spend the entire movie losing. I think they're gonna lose pretty early on, and like Steve and probably some more X-Men stuff. Like all that's gonna happen in the back half, and like. Instead of how Endgame, we watch the comeback start. I think this back half of this movie is going to be the comeback kind of starting.
I'm not going to lie, bro.
Marvel's not even in a place where they can pull
That's what I'm
they did
saying.
with Infinity War.
I'm kind of scared for this film because they have so much to put into it for it to make any sense
I'm like, this movie
at all.
has to be like 4 hours long just to work.
There should have been 3 more films before this film.
There absolutely should have. And I think in the past 5 years, those should have been being made.
Yeah.
Like, especially because, like even Shang-Chi, he's not the biggest deal, but you got to explain where he's been all these years.
Yeah, since 2021. It's been 5 years.
I mean, come on.
Since we've seen him.
He could have gotten a sequel in that
That's what I'm
time
saying.
frame.
Yes,
honestly,
yes.
we
He
could
should have
actually-
gotten a sequel in that time frame.
Especially considering he was one of the few successes they had.
Yes,
in there.
yes. I don't know what they've been cooking.
Easily, we should honestly, realistically know everything that he's been doing till now and why exactly he shows up here, because that whole movie could have been spent furthering him and then being like, oh, okay, he's now being inducted into
Another
a greater
thing,
world.
Spider-Man is absent from this trailer.
Yes, he is, because I did think he was going to be part of this movie.
So I'm assuming Brand New Day has some implications where Hulk and Spider-Man are not in this film.
That sounds likely.
Which is crazy.
It is, because, it's like Hulk would have been pretty useful here. Honestly, I love Peter.
Well, no, he's just been getting dogged for the past.
He has been getting dogged, but
honestly, he hasn't won a fight since Infinity War. Like,
did he win a fight in Infinity War?
No,
Not
that's
really.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess since Ragnarok against Fenrir, that's his last one. This is his last W.
That was actually just about a decade ago by now. Kind of crazy.
The Incredible Hulk, has not won a fight since.
And somehow Bruce
in a
Banner
decade,
has, and he
genuinely.
doesn't even fight.
Yeah, genuinely, and he's gonna lose fights against Spider-Man in this new Brand New Day as well. So we just got the Hulk losing. Honestly, I feel bad for Incredible Hulk fans.
This has
Y'all
been
gotta hold
a
that, I
decades-long
guess.
humiliation.
Yeah.
Like
Hulk cannot win a fight
crazy
despite
work, bro.
canonically being like in Marvel, he's one of the strongest.
He's got like
characters,
the
period.
opposite of
But-
The Rock's contract.
Yeah.
Can't win a fight on
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, he can't win a fight on screen.
It's genuine
But yeah,
torture.
aside from that, back to the trailer.
Right.
This film has a lot.
It has so
to
much
do.
ground to cover.
It has, bro. I've heard that. I've heard rumors of it being close to 4 hours long.
That's the only way you can pull this
That's
off.
the only way. There
I
has to
wouldn't
be
be
a
mad.
movie's worth of content before the movie starts for this one.
Literally.
You know
no,
what I mean?
actually, yeah. That's why I think like they're probably gonna get together.
How do you introduce the X-Men? You can't just do that in a scene.
Honestly, I don't think they're going to necessarily do that, but I do think they're going to speed run some of these intros. The Fantastic Four can obviously just show up. They've had a movie.
They got a movie.
The X-Men, we watched movies about them in the past.
How is
They'll
Gambit back from No
here
Man's Land,
That's
No World?
the crazy thing.
I guess Loki with the TVA is going to start being able to help.
Oh, yeah, maybe
I think that's how
maybe
he's
Loki
gonna do
is
it.
just digging
I think
people
Loki's
out
going to be the one to maybe identify him as a threat. I'm thinking maybe Loki gets Thor to try to handle it first. That doesn't work. And then I think Loki then starts like, okay, we got to pull some people because this is getting bad.
And
I think Loki's also how we get Cap. Cap.
You're almost certainly right.
I think he's pulling people from different parts
Loki
of
was
the
just
timeline.
he's another person showing up, but he's probably actually
Loki's like the time god now.
We gotta get everybody on this issue.
As of Loki season 2, Loki's like the time god now. He's protecting the timeline and stuff like that. So he's basically doing the job of what He Who Remains was doing. He's doing that job now, I believe.
What exactly was going to happen with Kang, but that's neither here nor there for right now.
Anyway. But I think I'm not gonna lie. We're in this dilemma because Kang did not get his movie.
Yes,
Kang didn't get his run,
the sole reason
and now we're in this dilemma. They had to kind of do a whole rework thing, and now we're in this.
Basically, in in an alternate timeline where all that didn't happen, we would have slowly built up to Kang up to this point. Doom
and then
would probably
Kang leads to Doom. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, honestly, I think honestly that Kang probably would have just been like Doom's place here would just be taken by Kang. They probably do him in like the next era of the MCU after that.
That's not a bad take. I think there's been so much time in between. I think Kang would have been in there in the middle somewhere. I think we still would be getting Doomsday maybe this year or next year, but I think Kang was probably Kang was supposed to be like 2023. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, so
I'd have liked to imagine anyway that like with Kang's whole thing being how there's so many versions of him all the time, I'd like to think that like. Now, it wouldn't just be every movie a different Kang, but I kind of imagine they'd almost have to probably like 3 Kangs would be like good, like a past, present, future Kang.
They were building up a good like villain with Kang with Quantumania. Like the best part of Quantumania was Kang. I'm not gonna lie, like his backstory was kind of revealed in that one, and they were kind of building him up to be like a bigger villain, and that didn't happen. So now we're here, and that's okay. I mean, I get it. You got to sidestep and stuff like that. Honestly, so I'm really hoping. I kind of wish they made his eyes glow here. I'm not gonna lie, I think that'd be tough. But anyway, I get where they did. It's fine. But I think we're cooked, Twin. I'm not gonna lie. With the people we got, the only person that can stand up to Doom here is maybe Sentry. And I thought Thor, but he's getting no diff right now. With
I
Stormbreaker,
absolutely thought that Thor would be able to do something here, but that's clearly not the case. So which is crazy because this genuinely actually might be like Thor, like just truly the strongest we've seen him. Because like up till after Love and Thunder, he comes like even stronger after Endgame, which like he was out of shape, but still technically he's most powerful. He's in shape at the height of his powers.
I think this is the strongest Thor has ever been, and he's getting
and
cooked.
He's got nothing.
Yeah. So
is this another humiliation ritual?
Yeah, Thor's not winning a fight for another 10 years. Don't worry.
We're going to need a miracle.
Like. I like Cap, but I don't know if he's.
But is Cap the miracle here?
I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna need a bigger miracle. In all honesty, bro.
It's not possible.
Still got it, Twin.
And that's another thing. It's like.
So this is Cap right after Endgame. This is Cap right after Endgame.
So I was assuming it was another world, like
he
another
wasn't
timeline.
He wasn't just using Mjolnir, but prior to Endgame.
Yeah, not prior to Endgame.
Yeah, so now he knows how to pull it.
So this could have been like another, like a Cap from like one of the other Earths.
This is Cap because he has the long hair, like he did. This is Cap.
I mean, any Cap
after
with
Endgame.
long hair.
I think he's generally handpicked right after Endgame.
That is true. With Loki being there, that's probably what happened.
Because he learned how to really use the hammer during the Endgame fight with Thanos.
Yeah.
And that's how he learned how to pull it. And he just pulled it. So I'm assuming this is right after he fought Thanos. This is probably the best version of, like, skill-wise, the best version of Cap.
That's the best version of Cap you could ask for.
Yeah. So,
honestly, I feel like Cap's kind of like level of power doesn't really change much, and I mean he's just a guy really good at fighting, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then he just
I think it's a lot stronger when he has Mjolnir.
Oh, of course he does. Yeah, I mean like over the grand scheme of the MCU.
Does he get Thor's powers though?
I mean, yeah, that's what having Mjolnir
Thor level
does.
of strength. Yeah. Okay.
Probably not the Stormbreaker Thor levels of power because like Thor is still actually Thor, but like I'd basically say that like you get like probably like pre-Ragnarok Thor with Captain America's kind of hand-to-hand combat, where like like post Ragnarok Thor, he's just become a different beast. And
from what I'm seeing though, he still does not hold a candle to Doom. It's just not happening.
I'm guessing that his miracle is either going to be like that, basically his presence somehow opens up new possibilities with like digging through the multiverse, or more likely just that he is the leader this team needs. Because I could easily see between Thor being the OG, Sam being the inheritor of Steve's will, and the Thunderbolts just being their chaotic selves, and like Reed Richards being himself, Like, this team's going to be hurting for leadership.
Yeah,
and
I
I
agree.
think Steve Rogers is, in fact, the only person who could bring them together.
Valid. Okay.
Other than maybe, like, a fully realized Sam Wilson Cap, but he just had his first outing as Cap, so that's not there yet.
No. Another thing, Captain Marvel is absent from this trailer, which is interesting to me as well.
Is it bad that I want to say good riddance? I didn't see the Marvels. I'm sorry. Hey, look. I stopped watching when Marvel stopped making good movies.
That's
okay,
real.
so the last thing I saw was Shang-Chi, and
That's Cap. You've seen stuff since Shang-Chi.
What did I see since then?
No Way Home.
I keep forgetting and thinking No Way Home was before Shang-Chi.
Nah, you're bugging.
Yeah. So the last thing I saw was No Way Home.
That's also probably not true.
Okay. Why don't we run back through it?
You've missed like maybe 2 or 3 movies. Let's chill.
Marvel's Quantumania, Loki season 2, not a movie, but still.
Yeah.
I did watch Miss Marvel.
Yep.
I've missed more movies. Oh wait, no, I did tap back in for Cap's movie, of course. I feel like more things happen.
There's been a couple of projects.
I feel like I should have.
Black Panther 2.
Well, yeah, I did see that one.
You've seen most of them.
I don't know.
You're chatting, bro. You're chatting, bro.
Hey,
anyway,
man, I was disengaged. I just went to see the movies that had some of my favorites.
I think most of us were disengaged post Endgame, aside from like the Spider-Man content and the mainline films.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of us didn't watch the shows. I watched some of the shows, not all of them. A lot of them sucked. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like, you're not really missing anything. This movie also has to compensate for all of the shows that people didn't watch, because Disney, they really thought that people were gonna tap into Disney Plus with the shows.
Yeah, that wasn't
Nobody
a good
did.
idea.
The shows weren't very good.
It was an inherently bad idea.
It is what it is.
Let's just be honest. Like, there was, even on the face of it, even on paper, that was stupid.
There's very few Marvel shows that actually were good. I think Wonder Man being one of them. Wonder Man was really good.
I did miss Wonder Man. I gotta watch
Wonder Man doesn't necessarily have any implications on
I'm
Doom,
guessing.
though. So it's like, Fantastic Four was really the one that like kind of led up to Doom. You've also seen Fantastic Four. You were chatting, but
I forgot.
Anyway, yeah. So there's we've kind of been loosely following Marvel up until now.
I trimmed off the fat of my Marvel viewing. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. If this
film
film
with no nutrition
hits,
in it, I didn't watch.
And I really hope it does. I'm very scared, but I hope it does. If this film hits,
I feel like it will.
We might be back, because Secret Wars is afterwards, and then we got.
I would say if this
coming.
movie does hit, we are in fact back.
Yes.
Because not only would this just be a hit, not only would this obviously be a big deal, but look at the sheer amount of things that are juggling. That is a feat.
Yes.
Like, that would prove, someone talented is at the wheel. You don't just accidentally make 4 different like established teams work as one set of Avengers.
Yep.
Which I do actually really look forward to. Like, this doesn't have to be permanent, and it probably couldn't sustainably be, but I would love to see like a larger Avengers roster kind of become like the norm. Like, because the Avengers did become kind of a big thing towards the end of, Thanos is kind of the whole thing.
Yep.
Where basically the whole universe was kind of honorary Avengers in that battle.
Mm-hmm.
But, the core roster was the original 6 with like kind of their associates. But I'd like to see the Avengers kind of become this like the protectors of Earth. You get the Fantastic Four being Avengers. You get Sam's Avengers, the Thunderbolts as Avengers. But obviously everybody doesn't have to stay. Like, the X-Men probably would just keep being the X-Men.
I'm kind of interested in how they're going to handle the X-Men being a part of Marvel going forward. Yeah. Because they did with
I really do hope
Deadpool and Wolverine, they did a good job kind of like doing cameos. But this is them fully entering the universe.
Yeah.
They're not. I think they're going to be here to stay. And Professor X is getting up there in age. He's not going to have very many movies left. Magneto also is shown as very old. I don't think they're really... I think they're going to be served more as like mentors for Cyclops.
They are not.
I don't think they're going to be like fighting in this film.
Nah.
I
think maybe we might get one more of those scenes where a villain who can walk goes out of their way to torture Charles.
Also, Shang-Chi and Gambit fighting is like the most random encounter I've ever seen.
It is. And also, just having seen Shang-Chi, I believe he absolutely bodies Gambit if he wants to. So...
I don't know. I don't think so. That's kind of a hot take.
Dragon fight.
Okay.
He has the 10 rings.
Goofy dragon fight with the CGI.
Do you see Gambit taking that thing down?
Yeah.
I don't.
He genuinely could.
He'd have to like empty his clip on it. Like,
did you see X-Men 97 in season 1?
This is a different Gambit.
I'm just saying, Gambit as a character can take
Gambit as a character,
things,
absolutely. But I'm saying the movie Gambit, the one we saw in Deadpool and Wolverine, because that looks to be the same guy.
It looks
nothing
to be,
he had that kind of firepower.
We never know. We'll see.
I get the feeling they're not going to give him that kind of firepower.
We'll see.
Because in that case, then Gambit
he was holding his own against Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I think he'd hold his own in the sense of like us, throwing our little intro moves back and forth. But like,
Yeah.
if Shang-Chi starts busting out his cosmic dragon fighting level stuff
He's
and
not
like using the power of the rings,
put
really?
the CGI slop into this film.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, like,
say.
basically when he kind of gets up to that level, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of think of it like this, right? Like, Thor can hang with the Hulk at his like casual level in terms of like brute strength, hand to hand stuff. Now, when the Hulk is like actually angry, when he's at like hulked out levels, then he's far outstripping Thor. That's how
we've never seen that in this film. In the MCU, we've never seen that.
No, but that's how I kind of imagine the Shang-Chi and Gambit thing being. Like, they can match each other for like choreography and when they're not really like going all out, but like the 10 rings are much more powerful than what we've seen Gambit do so far.
Yeah, that's valid. I think that Marvel realizes that.
Which we still need to know what those rings are.
That's true. Yeah, they never explained it. I think that's going to be explained in this film.
I hope so.
It was kind of a thing with Wong. Remember, he was saying something about the rings being ancient.
And they're like,
I think after Multiverse of Madness, the end credit scene.
They're not even like from this universe.
Yeah, they're from like a different time.
It's like they weren't even. They were not identifiable with magic or science or anything. They're just them.
Maybe that's one of Doom's.
I'm like, that's almost certainly going to be relevant.
I don't know. I
don't think Shang-Chi should be stronger than Thor, but I feel like he'll probably be almost like a unique weakness to Doom, or at least some kind of like unaccountable thing.
I think the main motivation for this film is going to be Doom stealing the
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin.
Yeah. Oh, how could I forget Franklin?
Because that happened in the end credit scene.
Yeah, what are we going to do about Franklin?
So I think that's going to be the main driver. Maybe the rings have something to do with that on the side, but yeah. We'll see. We don't have that long to wait. It's just till December, so
I almost wonder. I think Doom. I almost want to say that he might not start out as powerful as he is when he does that to Thor. Like, Thor might have had an encounter with him, lost, but I think it might be that Thor maybe knows what Doom is after, and if he does get that, then that's when you get that kind of two-finger moment. Because looking at that, I noticed it's like Doom. There was no other effect. It was just Thor's lightning just kind of stopped there. It's like,
and this also is the version of Doom that switches place with Tony.
He switches places with him. Oh, I thought it was just a version where like Tony Stark just became Doom instead of Iron Man.
I don't think so. There is a comic where they swap bodies.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so Victor Von Doom enters into the body of Tony Stark, and then he becomes Doom through the resources that he would have had as Tony. So that's why he has Tony's face. I'm assuming that's the version of Doom that we're getting. I
thought we were just getting, just on another Earth, Tony didn't become Iron Man, he became Doom.
That could also be possible. But there is a comic that does have them swapping bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Based on a trick that Doom played on
Tony. Like, I almost feel like,
are they going to do the origin story between, like, Tony and Victor Von Doom being, like, college roommates?
That I have high doubts for.
I mean, it's a long film.
Because I'm like...
Allegedly, it's a long film.
Like, I just feel like...
How do you introduce Doom?
And all the
he just shows up,
around,
like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to introduce him. He has been in nothing.
My best guess is that they're gonna do that. He and Reed, like, knew each other at one point, kind of like sticking with the classic there.
Maybe, but like, how do you know what I mean? Like, so then this Doom is coming from the Fantastic Four universe, which I suppose would make sense because he showed up in the Fantastic Four.
I'm guessing Thor shows up having fought him, but Reed will show up and say like, I know who this guy is.
Okay. Also, Reed's fit is horrible in this film, in the trailer.
I don't hate the jackets that much, and
he's got the Fair Play jacket.
I didn't look at Reed specifically.
No, it's not Fair Play, but it has the same jacket as Mr. Terrific. It's that
You're
vibe.
Right,
it is
really
that exact vibe.
Jacket.
Yeah, it's like a reskin of that jacket. But anyway,
man.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, back to I think Doom. It might be that by that point we see him kind of do this to Thor. He might have somehow siphoned Franklin Richards' power for himself because looking at
that makes sense.
It doesn't look like he's using like an energy field or any like magic or anything.
I think it's something.
I think he might be reality warping.
Prowess.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's like reality warping because you just see him put his fingers up and the lightning, all of it that Thor has coming this way just stops.
And whatever it is stronger than the Infinity Stones because they actively were trying to block Stormbreaker prior and did not work.
And, like, you don't see anything coming out of Doom's hands. He's not putting out any sort of counterforce.
Yes.
So I think he might be, like, basically doing some reality manipulation to
or he's just
halt him there. Or he's just invincible.
Yeah.
No.
But, yeah. Let us know what you guys think. That's the end of our trailer reaction here. And we will catch you on the next podcast episode.
Very cool.
Yeah. I think it was great.
See you on Doomsday.